Chosen one, the path you are about to take is unlike anything the world or even the gods intended. This transformation was forbidden, prohibited, and considered a violation of divine rules. Yet the very fact that you are here shows that your potential cannot be contained by limits set for others. Growth, real change, and extraordinary power often require stepping into the unknown, challenging rules, and embracing what others fear. This is your opportunity to learn how to harness a strength that was never authorized, to confront obstacles that seem insurmountable, and to claim a destiny that only those courageous enough to defy boundaries can reach. Before you move forward, take a moment to engage with this journey. Hit the like button, subscribe to support our mission to reach 30,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11, an intentional signal to focus your energy on what is possible. By embracing this forbidden transformation, you are not just growing, you are becoming a living example of courage, resilience, and the extraordinary potential that lies within every chosen soul. The journey of breaking boundaries and defying the rules imposed by higher powers teaches us one crucial lesson. Growth often requires courage to face the unknown. It reminds us that true potential is unlocked not by following what is easy or safe, but by daring to step into what is feared and prohibited. Understanding this principle is vital because it applies to every part of life, whether in personal development, leadership, or creative endeavors. By recognizing the value of challenging limits, we cultivate resilience, wisdom, and the ability to inspire others. The significance of embracing a path that others avoid lies in the transformative power it offers. When someone dares to venture into uncharted territory, they not only discover their own strengths, but also set an example for others to follow. This importance extends beyond individual growth. It influences communities, organizations, and even societies. Those who challenge norms and expectations often become catalysts for meaningful change, proving that courage can reshape destinies. Ultimately, the importance of this concept is rooted in its universal relevance. Life continuously presents situations where rules, expectations, or limitations attempt to define our potential. By observing and learning from those who bravely confront these boundaries, we gain insights into resilience, strategic thinking, and the essence of true empowerment. It encourages us to see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities to evolve beyond what was once thought possible. In my view, the essence of this journey lies in its inspirational power. Witnessing someone defy expectations and embrace a path of growth demonstrates the extraordinary potential that resides in all of us. It is a reminder that while rules and norms exist to guide, they do not define the limits of our abilities. Personally, I believe that true growth emerges from discomfort and uncertainty. Choosing the path that is forbidden or unconventional requires immense bravery. Yet it is in these moments that character, wisdom, and leadership are forged. This is why the concept resonates deeply with me. It motivates one to act courageously and embrace challenges without fear. I also feel that the story highlights an essential truth. Our potential is not predetermined. We are capable of extraordinary transformation when we confront fear, take responsibility, and refuse to let limitations control our destiny. The idea of defying what is imposed upon us is empowering, and it encourages everyone to look inward, recognize their unique power, and step boldly into their own future. The journey of walking a forbidden path is both terrifying and electrifying. It is not simply a challenge of rules, but a profound test of one's courage, vision, and inner strength. When someone steps into a path that is prohibited, they are essentially stepping beyond the safety of predictability into a realm where growth is immense, but uncertainty is constant. This is the essence of forging a destiny that others cannot imagine. Choosing such a path requires understanding that fear is a natural companion. It is the voice that whispers you cannot or you shouldn't, yet facing this fear head-on strengthens the spirit. Every step on a forbidden path tests not only skill and intelligence, but also resilience and emotional endurance. History shows countless examples of pioneers, scientists, and leaders who achieved greatness by refusing to be constrained by societal or institutional boundaries. Moreover, this path demands unwavering self-belief. It is easy to succumb to doubt when all forces appear aligned against you. The forbidden path rewards those who see potential where others see danger. Even if only one person dares to take the first step, they ignite the possibility of transformation for countless others. By embracing a path considered off-limits, they illuminate the power of choice, resilience, and innovation, proving that boundaries are often meant to be challenged for the greater good. Rules, whether societal, divine, or self-imposed, exist to guide and protect, but they can also limit growth. Breaking these boundaries does not mean acting recklessly. It means questioning assumptions and exploring possibilities that others fear. True potential often lies beyond the edge of what is permitted. When individuals challenge rules responsibly, they uncover strengths and talents that would have otherwise remained hidden. For instance, inventors like Nikola Tesla and innovators like Marie Curie faced skepticism and restrictions, yet their breakthroughs reshaped the world. Their courage to step outside norms demonstrates that rules can be both a guide and a cage. By challenging them thoughtfully, one can access creative solutions, unexpected opportunities, and personal evolution. Breaking rules to find potential requires self-discipline. It is not an act of rebellion for its own sake, but a conscious effort to pursue growth. It demands a keen awareness of consequences, careful judgment, and a strong sense of purpose. The result is not just personal achievement, but the ability to inspire and lead others who hesitate to challenge their own limitations. Emotionally, the process is intense. Doubt, fear, and criticism from others can weigh heavily, yet these obstacles reinforce resilience. Every moment of defiance strengthens character and prepares one for greater responsibilities. The act of rule-breaking, therefore, becomes an internal journey as much as an external one. Ultimately, breaking rules reveals the essence of empowerment. It teaches that human potential is not finite, that extraordinary growth often comes from defying expectations, and that courage paired with responsibility creates transformative outcomes. The message is clear. Rules guide, but they should never confine the reach of ambition or the pursuit of excellence. Transformation is a deeply personal experience, but when it challenges authority, it becomes revolutionary. Changing in ways that authorities cannot control forces a re-evaluation of what is possible. It highlights the tension between tradition and innovation, fear and courage, limitation and expansion. Those who transform in defiance of authority often become catalysts for new paradigms. Authorities, whether divine, societal, or institutional, may resist change because it disrupts the familiar order. Yet, transformation cannot be dictated. It arises organically from desire, necessity, and vision. By pursuing change despite opposition, individuals demonstrate that progress often requires courage to contradict established norms, creating space for evolution and innovation. The emotional toll of such defiance is profound. Isolation, doubt, and even criticism can challenge the resolve of anyone attempting to transform. However, these trials also reinforce perseverance. Each confrontation with authority strengthens the individual's commitment to their path, fostering emotional intelligence and resilience that cannot be gained in comfort. Moreover, defying authority during transformation inspires others to question restrictive norms in their own lives. It sparks reflection, encourages exploration, and reminds people that obedience should not replace personal growth. Transformational leadership begins when one dares to act, regardless of approval or condemnation from powerful forces. In essence, transformation that defies authority redefines power itself. It shows that true strength does not reside in control over others, but in self-mastery, courage, and the willingness to evolve even when the world resists. It is a call to embrace inner potential and lead with integrity, creativity, and conviction. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the choice to act despite it. When one faces prohibition, whether imposed by society, tradition, or higher powers, the act of stepping forward becomes heroic. Every moment of hesitation is a test, and every step forward strengthens resilience, shaping character and forging an unbreakable spirit. The emotional weight of defying prohibition can feel crushing. Critics, doubt, and internal uncertainty challenge even the strongest resolve. Yet it is precisely in these moments that courage is honed. Those who embrace fear rather than avoid it often emerge stronger, more insightful, and more capable of influencing others with authenticity and conviction. History is full of examples where courage in the face of prohibition changed the world. Think of trailblazers like Rosa Parks, whose refusal to accept unjust rules sparked a movement, or innovators who challenged scientific dogma to uncover truths that reshaped understanding. Courage also inspires collective action. By witnessing someone stand boldly against limitation, others gain hope and confidence to confront their own challenges. It creates a ripple effect, encouraging communities to rethink boundaries and explore uncharted possibilities that were once considered impossible. Ultimately, courage in the face of prohibition teaches a profound lesson. True power is not gained by avoiding obstacles, but by confronting them head-on. It reinforces the idea that personal growth, leadership, and positive impact flourish when fear is transformed into determined action. Choosing one's own destiny is the ultimate expression of self-determination. It requires breaking free from external expectations, questioning conventional paths, and trusting one's intuition. This act of ownership over life is empowering, giving individuals the freedom to shape outcomes aligned with their vision and values. The journey of choosing destiny is rarely smooth. It demands immense self-awareness, courage to resist societal pressure, and the willingness to accept responsibility for both success and failure. Every decision becomes a declaration of personal power, demonstrating that growth is most profound when it is consciously directed rather than dictated by external forces. Examples abound in real life. Entrepreneurs who risked security to follow their vision, athletes who defied norms to reach extraordinary heights, or social activists who challenged systemic injustice to create lasting change. Each choice represents the transformative potential of taking control of one's life, even when the path is uncertain. Emotionally, choosing destiny evokes both exhilaration and fear. It requires trusting oneself in moments of doubt and embracing the unknown. Yet it also offers the satisfaction of authentic living, the joy of pursuing meaningful goals, and the confidence that comes from navigating life on one's own terms. Ultimately, the power of choosing one's destiny lies in its ability to transform lives. It demonstrates that individuals are not passive participants, but active architects of their journey, capable of creating impact, influencing others, and leaving a legacy rooted in courage, vision, and determination. The lessons learned from taking an unsanctioned path are profound and enduring. These experiences teach resilience, adaptability, and the ability to confront fear without reliance on external validation. When others hesitate to tread where rules forbid, those who dare gain wisdom that cannot be taught in conventional ways. An unsanctioned path exposes one to unanticipated challenges. Each obstacle becomes a lesson in patience, strategy, and problem-solving. While traditional paths offer guidance, forbidden paths demand ingenuity, encouraging individuals to develop skills and insights that are both unique and transformative. Emotionally, walking such a path fosters deep self-discovery. It challenges beliefs, values, and assumptions, pushing individuals to define themselves beyond societal expectations. This internal growth nurtures confidence and authenticity, qualities essential for leadership and meaningful influence. History shows that innovation often arises from the unapproved path. From scientific breakthroughs to social revolutions, those who dared to explore outside sanctioned boundaries created progress that shaped humanity. Their experiences remind us that unconventional paths, though risky, hold unparalleled potential for growth and impact. Ultimately, the lessons from a path never sanctioned emphasize the power of courage, perseverance, and independent thought. They inspire us to embrace risk, trust our instincts, and recognize that true evolution often comes from daring to venture where others fear to go. Divine or external opposition can feel overwhelming, as if every force in existence is aligned against one's growth. Yet, resilience is forged precisely in such adversity. Those who persist in the face of cosmic or systemic resistance develop a strength that becomes unshakable and transformative. Experiencing opposition challenges not only ability, but also conviction. It tests the depth of purpose and the clarity of vision, compelling individuals to refine their strategies and fortify their spirit. Each obstacle encountered is an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more adaptable. Emotionally, the struggle against opposition fosters profound self-awareness. It teaches humility, patience, and courage, reminding individuals that the path to greatness is rarely easy. Those who navigate these trials emerge with confidence, rooted in experience, rather than approval from others. Examples from mythology and history illustrate the power of resilience against opposition. Figures who defied destiny, challenged authority, or pursued groundbreaking ideas all endured immense resistance, yet their persistence reshaped entire worlds. By reframing restrictions as challenges to overcome rather than obstacles to fear, individuals discover hidden potential and new pathways to success. The key lies in perspective. What appears impossible under traditional rules can become a catalyst for creativity and strategic thinking. Limitations inspire resourcefulness, adaptability, and problem-solving, equipping individuals with skills that extend far beyond the immediate challenge. Emotionally, confronting limits fosters determination and tenacity. Each small victory reinforces confidence and encourages further exploration of capabilities previously thought unattainable. This emotional growth strengthens character, preparing individuals for increasingly complex challenges. Historical innovators exemplify this principle. For example, scientists and inventors often operate within constraints, limited resources, strict regulations, or societal skepticism, but use these limits to fuel groundbreaking discoveries. Their successes demonstrate that obstacles, when approached with courage and creativity, can become launching pads for achievement. Ultimately, turning limits into opportunities is about mindset and action. It encourages viewing challenges as invitations for growth, embracing discomfort as a teacher, and understanding that personal and societal evolution often emerges from the courage to act where others see impossibility. Hidden strengths often lie dormant, waiting for the right challenge to reveal them. When individuals step into the unknown or face forbidden paths, these latent abilities awaken, allowing them to surpass expectations and overcome obstacles they once believed insurmountable. It is through trial, risk, and perseverance that inner power manifests in tangible ways. Facing challenges that defy rules or expectations forces deep self-reflection. Individuals discover not only capabilities but also resilience, creativity, and leadership potential. This awakening is not instantaneous. It grows with every decision, every failure, and every moment of courage, gradually revealing an inner reservoir of strength that can shape destiny. Emotionally, the awakening of hidden strengths brings both fear and exhilaration. It is a profound realization that one is capable of far more than previously imagined. Each victory, no matter how small, reinforces self-confidence and the understanding that personal potential is limitless when nurtured with intention and determination. Examples in real life show how hidden strengths emerge in extraordinary circumstances. Athletes overcome physical limitations, leaders rise during crises, and artists find inspiration amidst adversity. These instances reflect that strengths often reveal themselves not in comfort, but in the pressure and uncertainty of bold action. Ultimately, awakening hidden strengths transforms lives. It equips individuals with the courage to pursue higher goals, the resilience to face adversity, and the wisdom to use newfound abilities to create meaningful impact, not just for themselves, but for those around them. With great power comes great responsibility, but when that power is forbidden or unconventional, the responsibility becomes even greater. Possessing abilities or insights beyond what is allowed requires careful judgment, ethical thinking, and a deep understanding of consequences. Power is not merely a tool, it is a force that can shape lives and influence the future. Those who wield forbidden power must navigate complex challenges. Acting recklessly can lead to harm, while thoughtful application can inspire transformation. This responsibility fosters maturity, emotional intelligence, and a heightened awareness of one's impact on the world, demanding that strength is paired with wisdom. Emotionally, managing forbidden power is both exhilarating and daunting. It brings the realization that choices carry immense weight, compelling individuals to act with integrity and purpose. Fear and temptation test resolve, but they also provide opportunities to demonstrate self-discipline, courage, and leadership. History and mythology provide countless examples of forbidden power requiring responsibility. Leaders who defied conventions, scientists who challenged established truths, and visionaries who innovated beyond accepted limits all exemplify how ethical stewardship of extraordinary abilities can lead to progress and inspiration for others. Ultimately, understanding the responsibility of forbidden power teaches that strength is most meaningful when it is guided by conscience, wisdom, and a commitment to positive impact. True empowerment comes not from possession alone, but from knowing how to use it wisely for the greater good. True leadership often emerges not from authority, but from courage in action. By boldly stepping into the unknown or defying expectations, individuals become beacons of guidance for others. Bold action requires decisiveness and confidence. Leaders who demonstrate initiative, take responsibility, and face challenges head-on provide a model for others to emulate. This guidance fosters trust, admiration, and a sense of possibility within communities, showing that ordinary people can achieve extraordinary outcomes. Emotionally, guiding through bold action connects deeply with human aspiration. It evokes hope, motivation, and inspiration, reinforcing the belief that change is attainable when individuals embrace risk with purpose. Observers feel encouraged to confront their own fears and limitations, cultivating courage and resilience within themselves. Examples abound in history and contemporary life. Activists, innovators, and pioneers inspire through their daring initiatives, whether standing against injustice, exploring new frontiers, or redefining creative and scientific boundaries. Their actions ignite change and provide practical lessons in courage and leadership. Ultimately, guiding others through bold action demonstrates that leadership is not about control, but influence. By exemplifying courage, integrity, and purpose, individuals empower others to rise, fostering communities and societies capable of remarkable growth and transformation. Chaos often evokes fear, uncertainty, and discomfort, yet it also holds immense potential for growth. Those who embrace chaos, instead of resisting it, discover new perspectives, hidden opportunities, and previously untapped strengths. It is within disorder that innovation, adaptability, and resilience flourish. Emotionally, embracing chaos requires acceptance of unpredictability and uncertainty. It challenges the desire for control and stability, encouraging trust in oneself and the journey. Those who navigate chaos successfully often emerge stronger, wiser, and more capable of managing both internal and external turbulence. Chaos can also be a catalyst for creativity. In unpredictable circumstances, conventional solutions often fail, prompting novel approaches and imaginative thinking. Many breakthroughs, scientific discoveries, artistic masterpieces, and entrepreneurial innovations have arisen precisely because individuals embraced the unpredictable and acted boldly within it. Moreover, chaos teaches patience and emotional intelligence. It forces individuals to confront their reactions, manage stress, and cultivate focus amid confusion. These lessons build resilience, empathy, and leadership skills that remain valuable long after the immediate turmoil has passed. Ultimately, embracing chaos transforms obstacles into opportunities. It allows individuals to harness uncertainty as a force for personal and collective evolution, demonstrating that growth often arises not from order, but from the courage to face and thrive within the unpredictable. Challenging limits and defying expectations redefines the very notion of possibility. Individuals who transcend conventional boundaries show that constraints are often mental rather than absolute. By daring to act where others hesitate, they expand the horizons of achievement and potential. Redefining possibility requires vision and determination. It is the ability to see beyond the current reality, envision outcomes that others cannot, and pursue them relentlessly. This mindset transforms obstacles into stepping stones and limitations into opportunities for extraordinary achievement. Emotionally, this process instills hope, inspiration, and empowerment. Witnessing what was once thought impossible become reality encourages others to challenge their assumptions, embrace risk, and explore their own potential. It ignites belief in human ingenuity and resilience. Historical and contemporary examples highlight this truth. From explorers navigating unknown lands to scientists breaking paradigms, individuals who pushed beyond accepted limits reshaped understanding and created progress. Their achievements prove that redefining possibility is a continuous, courageous process. Ultimately, redefining what is possible is a call to action. It reminds us that limitations are not endpoints, but invitations to innovate, persevere, and envision a reality shaped by courage, creativity, and unwavering belief in potential. Defiance against unfair rules, outdated norms, or restrictive expectations carries immense motivational power. Witnessing someone stand firm against opposition ignites courage and resilience in others, creating a collective sense of possibility and empowerment. Defiance is not merely rebellion, it is a declaration of purpose and strength. Emotionally, defiance inspires admiration, hope, and determination. It evokes the understanding that standing up for one's vision, even against formidable odds, is both possible and necessary. This motivation encourages others to confront their own fears and limitations with renewed determination. Defiance often serves as a catalyst for social, personal, and cultural evolution. By refusing to accept boundaries imposed without merit, individuals challenge stagnation and stimulate progress. Every act of courageous defiance lays the groundwork for innovation, leadership, and transformative action. Examples include movements led by visionaries who challenged systemic injustice, pioneers who overturned scientific misconceptions, and creatives who rejected conformity to produce revolutionary work. Each instance demonstrates how defiance motivates change and inspires others to pursue bold paths. Ultimately, the motivational force of defiance teaches that courage and conviction can ripple outward, influencing communities and societies. It shows that acting with purpose and daring to challenge limitations empowers not only oneself, but also those who witness and follow the example. True transformation often occurs when rules, norms, or expectations attempt to suppress innovation and growth. Creating change in forbidden spaces requires courage, vision, and resilience, pushing individuals to act beyond conventional boundaries to achieve meaningful impact. Emotionally, this act demands persistence against doubt, criticism, and resistance. It is both exhausting and exhilarating. Exhausting because of opposition, exhilarating because every step forward demonstrates the power of courage and determination. Those who persist experience profound personal growth and inspire others along the way. Creating change when it's not allowed fosters innovation. Limitations spark ingenuity, pushing individuals to find unconventional solutions and new approaches. Many scientific, social, and artistic breakthroughs have emerged precisely because individuals dared to act where others feared or hesitated. This process also nurtures leadership. By defying restriction and producing tangible results, individuals earn trust, respect, and influence. They become exemplars of perseverance and vision, demonstrating that meaningful change is possible even in the most challenging circumstances. Ultimately, creating change when it's not allowed teaches a universal truth. Transformation requires courage, conviction, and action. By daring to evolve where others cannot, individuals leave a legacy of resilience, empowerment, and inspiration that transcends limitations and reshapes the world. Resistance is often seen as an obstacle, but it is one of the most powerful forces for personal growth. When life pushes back, individuals are forced to dig deep, confront limitations, and discover capabilities they never knew existed. Strength forged through opposition is durable, tested, and deeply rooted in experience. Emotionally, facing resistance awakens resilience. It is the tension between challenge and determination that teaches patience, strategy, and endurance. Every pushback encountered becomes a teacher, revealing weaknesses to strengthen and lessons to internalize. Resistance also sharpens perspective. It forces individuals to evaluate priorities, develop problem-solving skills, and refine the approach to achieving goals. Those who emerge victorious often possess clarity and wisdom unavailable to those who only travel smooth paths. Examples from history show that leaders, inventors, and visionaries thrived because of resistance. They were challenged at every turn, yet used adversity to fuel innovation, courage, and relentless determination, turning setbacks into milestones of progress. Ultimately, strength born from resistance is more than physical or mental. It is emotional, strategic, and moral. It equips individuals to lead, inspire, and transform, not only themselves, but also the communities they touch. Invisible limits, those unseen boundaries set by fear, doubt, or societal expectation, often hold us back more than tangible obstacles. Challenging them requires vision, courage, and a willingness to explore beyond what feels safe or allowed. Emotionally, confronting invisible limits is uncomfortable. It forces individuals to face internal narratives that claim "you cannot" or "this is impossible." Each confrontation becomes an opportunity to redefine personal capabilities and expand the realm of possibility. Experience teaches that invisible limits are often illusions. Many people accomplish what once seemed impossible because they refuse to let unseen constraints dictate their actions. Innovation, leadership, and creative breakthroughs are the fruits of challenging these hidden boundaries. Examples include pioneers in science, art, and social change who defied conventional thinking. By questioning assumptions and daring to go further than anyone expected, they discovered solutions, possibilities, and personal growth previously unimaginable. Ultimately, challenging invisible limits fosters self-confidence, resilience, and a mindset that embraces potential rather than restriction. It transforms fear into motivation and shows that personal evolution begins when boundaries are questioned, not accepted. Breaking limits creates a ripple effect that motivates communities to push beyond their own constraints. Ultimately, the courage to rewrite limits teaches that constraints are often illusions. True growth and achievement are born when individuals act boldly, innovate relentlessly, and redefine boundaries with vision and determination. Rejection can feel like a personal judgment, yet thriving amid it is a skill that transforms obstacles into opportunity. Life's no's often reveal hidden lessons, foster perseverance, and encourage creativity. Those who thrive despite rejection discover resilience, clarity, and self-mastery. Emotionally, facing rejection is painful, but it cultivates empathy, patience, and inner strength. Each refusal teaches humility and reinforces the value of persistence, making eventual success more meaningful and profound. Experience demonstrates that rejection often redirects individuals toward better opportunities. Many successful people were initially denied, ignored, or underestimated. These setbacks forced them to adapt, improve, and find alternative paths, leading to outcomes far greater than originally envisioned. Thriving amid rejection also develops confidence and independence. Instead of relying on external validation, individuals learn to trust their vision, value their abilities, and act decisively, qualities essential for leadership, creativity, and personal fulfillment. Ultimately, thriving amid rejection teaches that every setback is a setup for growth. By embracing resilience, adaptability, and courage, individuals convert obstacles into stepping stones toward extraordinary achievement. Persistence is often undervalued, yet it is one of the most transformative forces in life. Continuous, deliberate action, especially in the face of difficulty, builds skill, confidence, and momentum. Those who act consistently, even when progress seems slow, cultivate resilience and mastery. Emotionally, persistent action reinforces discipline and self-belief. Each small step forward, taken despite fear, doubt, or fatigue, strengthens determination and builds trust in one's ability to navigate challenges. Experience shows that extraordinary achievements are rarely the result of a single moment of brilliance. They are the outcome of repeated effort, learning from mistakes, and adjusting strategies. Persistence turns obstacles into lessons and delays into preparation for success. Examples abound in history: inventors refining their inventions through trial and error, athletes training relentlessly despite failure, and social reformers persevering despite opposition. Their persistence created breakthroughs that inspired generations. Ultimately, the power of persistent action teaches that success is earned through commitment, patience, and resilience. Each deliberate effort builds cumulative strength, shaping the individual into someone capable of extraordinary impact. Growth, courage, and transformation are never confined to the paths others approve. Every obstacle, every challenge, and every moment of defiance carries a lesson, a hidden opportunity, and the potential to awaken strengths you never knew you had. Life rewards those who dare to act beyond limits. The journey through resistance, fear, and prohibition is not easy, but it is profoundly rewarding. Each step into the unknown builds resilience, wisdom, and a deeper understanding of your own potential. True empowerment comes from embracing challenges that feel impossible and rising when others expect you to fall. Remember, the paths less traveled are the ones that shape character, ignite passion, and leave lasting impact. By daring to evolve where others hesitate, you become a catalyst for change, not just in your life, but in the lives of those around you. I hope these lessons inspire you to challenge limits, trust your inner strength, and take bold steps toward the life you envision. Every moment is an opportunity to grow, to act, and to redefine what is possible. Your journey matters, and your courage can light the way for others. No one else can write your story or walk your path for you. Embrace the challenges, trust yourself, and remember that every obstacle is a chance to discover your power. The strength you seek has always been inside you. waiting for your courage to awaken it. If this inspired you, don't forget to subscribe and join a community of fearless, growth-focused individuals. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a moment of motivation, guidance, and empowerment. Share this message with friends, family, or anyone who needs a reminder that their potential is limitless. Together, we can inspire each other to rise, act boldly, and transform challenges into victories. Remember, growth begins the moment you dare to take the first step. Subscribe, stay inspired, and step boldly into your own extraordinary journey.